Oop. Sorry, mic issue, and I probably should start over, but I'm not going to. So, welcome back. We are in the Medieval Charter Challenge neighborhood that I've been working on for a while now. This is, of course, the Tundra area that I accidentally spoiled a while ago, but we're done with decorating it. One of these lots is weird, as you can see. It sometimes just disappears because... But this is a fairly large neighborhood. It's one of the largest, but it's not the largest. It's just one of the largest. They're more of a nomadic kind of society. That's why they have tents. They don't stay in one place. I mean, obviously, for the sake of the game, we're going to be staying right here, but the idea is they travel. So let's just kind of take a look at the families that we've created. This is the Enochson family. Naming convention-wise, I have a very specific list of names they're allowed to choose from. I believe it was Greenlandic, Inuit names. I can't remember off the top of my head the other names that I used, but very particular. There's probably going to be some name repeating. It's going to be fine. Their color is also blue. So as you can see, the Jarl and his wife are in the Jarl and spouse outfit that I've chosen. They do have an extra person. They have the Jarl's mother. I couldn't resist it, and she's, I believe, my Margaret Beaufort sim. So here is their final lot. They have kind of like a monument. I decided to make the griffins blue instead of the black color they were. We've got penguins everywhere. We've got rabbits. There's some wolves hanging out. And of course they have the Highland cows. They come in either black or white. And some caribou are kind of hanging out, chilling. So to kind of show that they are nomadic, I did put here and there some wagons. We have a lot of different tents, some different decorations as well, just to make them look a bit different. Hot tubs, pretty present here. These are items that I plan on using inside, but I haven't really decorated in there yet. They do play this kind of stone game. A lot of hunting, fishing, gathering. They're a pretty basic kind of people. They make jewelry, they hunt with spears, they have mabari. So yeah, so Pistolek is kind of the matriarch. She is Mama. As you can see, they have dark hair and purple eyes. And I think she's really pretty, and they have a very specific thing with braids. So I made sure everybody had braided hair. I don't know why she's pouting, but she is. And yeah, so this here is Amarak, the Jarl, and his wife is Tirik. And she's a romance sim, so I feel like his mother feels like she can do nothing right, but her son is also a romance sim, and mom's a pleasure sim, so we'll see how that works out. They also do a lot of archery and ice fishing as well. I tried to make it blend a little bit with stone, but it was really hard. And they have the most tents, and the fanciest of tents, and the most carts and all of that, because of course, Jarl. They also make barrels and do a lot of hunting and like scraping the hides and all of that. So the next family, oh yep, that was them, is the Liebirth family. These are our merchants, or our yeomen. I'm still not fully decided on how that word's supposed to be said. But we have Nanook and his wife, Takik. You'll notice, clothing-wise, I've got them in warm coats with fur. It made the most sense to just keep them real warm. I'm pretty sure I made that recolor, and I made this recolor. No, they're not great, but I don't care. So, for the merchants, kind of varies, but these guys have a wagon, and then they have 3 tents. Or no, they have 4 tents. Sorry. Is that no, that's not their tent. Wrong lot. They have 3 tents, and they do a lot of fishing and things like that. I really like that you can see the tents on the other lots, because it makes me happy. Don't quote me on this because I'm gonna find out in a minute, but I'm pretty sure the peasants, I didn't allow them to have the blue tent. They're only allowed to have like the fur tents, but we're gonna find out in a second. So yeah, Nanook is a popularity sim and his wife Takik is a pleasure sim. Actually rolled a lot of pleasure sims for this area. No. It will be interesting if sims from other regions end up here, because they're probably going to be cold and it's going to be a culture shock. So the Morch family is our next kind of family. The peasants and the Yaoman families do wear the same outfit. It made sense that they were pretty, since their culture is so strong, they have a very specific way of dressing, and they all dress that way. So we have Naja Morch, who is my Cleopatra sim, actually. She's a knowledge sim, and her husband, which I believe is Francis Byron. He does have an eye patch, and his name is Quillick. So so peasants, I do not allow them to have the blue tent. They can only have fur or hide. They are pretty well off here, so they've got 3 of the sleeping tents and 3 like communal tents where, you know, the couch will go, the cooking will be done, that sort of thing. The hot tub also goes under a tent. Yeah. Probably gonna have these guys be fishermen primarily. But yeah, that's them. It's so weird because this one took me the longest out of anyone, and I think it's just because it was kind of a struggle to get the feeling right. But I think it turned out really well. Like, I'm happy with how they turned out. So this is the Skifty family. We have Malik, who's in a bush. Honey, can you get it? Thank you. That is my Simon Bassett sim, I'm pretty sure. And Pipalook, who I'm not sure which sim that is. When I change their features like this, sometimes it's really challenging to remember what the base was, but these are all sims that I've created in the past and offered for download. So Pipalook is a fortune sim, and he of course is a popularity sim. They're a little poorer than the other peasant family. They only have 1 sleeping tent and 2 family tents, but one of theirs is a little bit larger, which is useful for them. So yeah, I hope to get started soon. We have 1 more area, which I shall show you now, because why not? It does not get its own map like the Tundra does. But it's also the reason why this map was called E, because I didn't want to give away what all was on this lot, or map. Because we've seen this one before. We've seen the Riverlands here. Grasslands. And we've also seen the jungle here. And now for the final one, which is another large area, it's going to be the woodlands. So I have to put the woodland Jarl in, I have to put in the Yaoman family, the 2 peasant families, and finish off their lots. As you can see, there's 3. pretty sure 3, 4. Okay, so there's 4 Yaoman families, 5, 6, and 7 peasant families potentially, and then the Jarl is here. So we're gonna set up the woodlands, and then we're actually gonna get started playing with this neighborhood. It's probably gonna be on YouTube. It may go to Twitch. I haven't decided yet, but I'm really leaning towards YouTube. Just because I've never played the Medieval Charter Challenge and it's so complex. Oh, apparently it wants to flash now. But yeah, I just wanted to go over, you know, we have the mountain area there. Here, we have the dry coast. And then over here is the Riverland. Why you gotta flash? Why you gotta flash at a time like this? We have the desert. Who knows, maybe this will fix the flash. It did. So we have the desert, we have the tundra, which you saw, and then we have the other 3. So yeah, once we're done, we can actually start playing these Sims. I don't even know where I'm gonna begin. Probably on the main map and just work my way through in order. But I'm not sure, so let me know what you guys think. Let me know any tips or tricks if you have played the Medieval Charter Challenge, especially organization and keeping track of things. I would really appreciate it because I am so nervous. Like, I'm excited, but I am nervous. Yeah, that's why I've never played it before. So yeah, if you guys could let me know, that would be awesome. If you like this video, definitely give it a like. Sorry, I completely lost my train of thought. And I will see you in the next one.